week since the Pittsburgh game today. Did you do anything out of the ordinary to stay sharp during this time?
Nothing that I would not normally do, I guess would be the best way to say it. I just kind of continue to work as far as working in the building, working at practice like I usually do. Obviously, the reps are a little bit different, but at the same time, you can get mental reps and you can get physical reps on the side. And so continue to work with those guys that weren't playing in that last Denver game and then preparing your body to go out there and execute in the playoffs.
I know it was an unusual game you guys had against the Broncos, the people out there and all that stuff. Is there any fear at all that just kind of the down part of that would hang over, or is that an easy one to flush for the organization?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it didn't go the way we wanted to. I mean, we wanted to win the game and obviously didn't do that. And so we've had some time now that you kind of come back and you get ready to play. I mean, this is the playoffs now. This is where you want to be at, and you're going up against a great football team, and it's going to take your best effort to win it.
It seems like in the final stretch of the season you were getting rid of the ball quickly. How much of that was an emphasis, and how much do you want to carry that maybe potentially into the playoffs?
Yeah, I think just going up against great defenses, you got to get the ball out of your hand and let guys make plays. And we have a lot of talented guys that can make plays after the catch. And so get the ball out of my hand, let the guys make a positive play, and then move on to the next one. I mean, that's what you do in the playoffs.
What did you see from the Texans in that win against the Chargers?
Yeah, I think what everybody's kind of known. I mean, that defense is extremely real. They have a great quarterback and a great coach, and we knew when we played in this last time it was a hard-fought game, and they get after the quarterback really well. They have really good secondary players, and the linebackers fly around. So it'll be a great challenge for us, and we'll have to play our best football.
Patrick, you guys played the Texans, obviously, in the first game on your first Super Bowl run. What do you remember just about that day, other than you got down?
Yeah, no, it was just a big momentum swing, I think, for us. I mean, obviously, it was the second time I'd played in the playoffs, and getting down like that, things could have went south really fast, but I was proud of the resilience of the guys, and that kind of carried us throughout that entire playoff run, is that we just had no doubts that we were going to find a way to win, and that was a really good football team, and we were able to come back and beat that team, and it kind of sprung us through that the rest of the playoffs to get that Super Bowl win.
Are there ways that you noticed that the energy during that game, or being able to shift a game like that, has kind of carried you even through future pro seasons, or that you can draw on that sort of experience?
Yeah, I think just being down that many points and being able to come back and win, it tells you that the game's not over. You just got to take it one play at a time, and so that's kind of put us in situations in my career where we've been down points and we've been able to kind of bounce back and not try to make it all happen with one play. Just go one play at a time, do what you're supposed to do, and then let the game kind of come to us.
Topic of Xavier, just how challenging is the initial playoff game for a rookie, and then what makes him, in your mind, ready for that?
Yeah, I think just the steady progression he's made all year long. I mean, obviously adrenaline's going to be flowing, and you're going to be, I guess, a little nervous or whatever that is. But once you get on the football field, you just play, and I think that's something that he's done great this entire season. He's played in a lot of big games. He's done a lot of productive things, and I expect him to do the same things as we get to the playoffs.
Obviously things are going well here, and I know you're trying to go 1-0. You're not trying to 3-peat. You are, but not today, right? Do you think at all ever, like, what this run it means 20 years down the road for this city? I mean, like, you grew up in not right in the Metroplex, but like what those 90s teams mean to Dallas and all that, what the Pittsburgh teams mean to Pittsburgh, what you guys have done in this last little run here.
Yeah, I think it's an exciting time in the city. I think just with all the different teams and how they're performing, and obviously this has been a fun run that we've had with the Chiefs, but I think every year is special. So, I mean, obviously you want to win 3 in a row, but building those memories with the guys and with the community every single year is special. And when I look back at all the different Super Bowls that we've won, I look back at special moments that we've had and special games that we've had. And so we'll try to do that the same this year. I mean, it's been a fun run up to this point, but we want to get to that ultimate goal, but we know it's going to be challenging, so we have to just really focus in on the day and how we can get better and try to win the game and win the practice so that we're prepared for the game.
Well, congratulations, and what have the last couple of days been like for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's been cool. I mean, I'm just supporting. Brittany crushed it, but it's been cool to welcome another baby girl in our family and see how my other kids react to her and having baby Sissy and stuff like that. So it's been a lot of fun, and it was cool that football was on TV when I was in the hospital, so I got to watch a little bit. And so Brittany was kind enough to let us watch football as she was getting ready to give birth to our second daughter.
With being your third time around, you feel like it's become easier for you to manage, football and family life?
I mean, I don't even want to say that because like it's Brittany's doing everything, so I'm just trying to be supportive. So no, it was cool that we got the bye, just because you can kind of really focus in on just being at the hospital, and being in the moment, and it's a special moment that I know a lot of dads and moms have experienced, and you don't forget about that stuff. So I was glad I was able to be there and support in the best way I can.
I think you had told us that 3 was enough. The coach was just saying 4 and 5 or easier. Like,
No, I mean, I'm good with 3 for right now. So we'll see down the line maybe, but my goal was always 3. So we've had 3, and we'll stick there for a while and see if we need to come back and get another one later on.
Patrick, last year Travis really, after he rested, played well throughout the postseason. Just as you've seen him throughout the years, what does playoff football mean to Travis?
You know, I think it's just the greats, man. They step up in the playoffs, and it's just higher intensity, and the best players and the best leaders step up and make the best plays, and he's done that. And so I expect the same from him going into this playoffs. And I think his mentality that he steps on the football field with at practice and on game day is kind of resonates with the entire team and gets everybody to play their best football, and that's what it takes in order to win championships.
Nagy was saying a couple weeks ago that he thought Travis, of all the guys who got to sit out the last game last year, Travis was maybe the one who benefited the most. Did you see that with him, how he came back for the Miami game?
Yeah, I think that, and I think it meant a lot to the team that he put the team above himself in that moment. I mean, he obviously could have got 1,000 yards pretty quickly there, and all of us wanted him to get 1,000 yards. And he said, "That's not my goal. My goal is to win a Super Bowl." And I think guys took that and they ran with it. And then obviously he stepped up his play and made a lot of big time plays, and it worked out all for the best.
What did that mean to you?
I think, I still wanted him to get it, to be honest with you. But I think it inspired the team, and I think he kind of has that the heart of a champion, and I think that inspires everybody. And so when your leaders and your Hall of Fame guys are doing that, I mean, I think everybody knows that they got to put it all on the line.
Patrick, you mentioned that Xavier, you saw a steady progression throughout the year. That Bills game, it seemed like to us that it was the game where he started playing at a faster level. Just wonder what sort of stuff, maybe out here at the practice field, did you see that kind of prompted that, if you agree that was a kind of game?
Yeah, I think that was for sure. I think just he just let it go and just played. I think the offense started coming to him better, and he had been open early in the year. I think for me, it's just the more and more reps we got, I started hitting him on some of those passes, and he's a smart kid. He works extremely hard, and usually when you do that and you're that talented, good things happen. And so you just stay with the process, and he's done that, and that's why he's gotten better and better as the years went on.
Going back to being a girl dad real quick. I know you've been a supporter of girls flag football, and there's a chance Missouri will make it a high school sport this year. I mean, what would your thoughts be? What would that mean, thinking about maybe Sterling and Golem getting to play it someday down the road?
I'm all for it. I didn't know that, but I mean that would be awesome. I mean, just to see the flag football and how it's kind of swept the entire nation, to get the girls and the women involved and let them go out there and dominate and have fun. I mean, it'll be really cool. And Sterling can throw a football, so I'm sure she'll be very interested if we can get it in Missouri.
Thanks, Patrick.
Thanks, Pat.